The data that I was supposed to use to watch my YouTube videos to get on track and write my exams, I sacrificed it to stream the matches.
We beg him. We beg. Chewo, we they beg. Go to Manchester United. They need you more. That was when the Jesus Christ of England,
Cole
Palmer came in.
First half, we played the ball. We had possession almost like 70%, but then it was shit. That Sheffield match, if we really won that match, we would have been in the top four.
Top four, yes.
Which ones were your best games?
Best games. Chelsea against Manchester United. Then 4-3.
4-3, yeah.
That day. We scored 8 minutes. So I was making noise. The equalized was 3-3. City fans, like, they took the league. But we Chelsea fans, they can't tell us shit. This games we are talking about, it's not just for Chelsea. In Premier League, it's the best game.
All right, so now let's get to the players that really were outstanding last season.
As we know him.
We started the season, Sterling started well. After like first 5 games, getting to the 10th game there, he started fooling. But do you know one thing about Cucurella? Do you know he started as a midfielder?
But actually, he has a style of playing. He'll do the hands like this. And he'll be running.
Hello, Chelsea tribe mates. Welcome to another exciting episode. As usual, I'm super excited to be coming your way with another episode of the Blue Podcast. As usual, my men are right here in the studio. On my left, I have my man DJ in the building. Also, now he's not a newcomer anymore. He has been here for like 2 episodes. So guys, Chelsea Coded. And guys, welcome to the show once again.
Yeah,
and guys, thank you very much. I mean, we've been getting a lot of comments, subscription, and all of that. We are super grateful. Keep subscribing. Our target is to hit 10K by the end of this month, 50K by the end of the year, and we know you are an instrumental part of that. You'll be able to help us to reach that. Thank you very much so far for what you've been able to do so far. All right, so guys, today we'll be talking about there's a saying, and by the way, when you see me wearing this hat, it's not for what's the name? It's not for jokes. It's because I'm the Prince of Chelsea. Very soon I'll be the king. All right, so there's a saying that if you have to go forward or if you fall, you don't look at where you fall. You look at where you don't look at where you fell. You look at where you hit your leg.
Yeah.
Right? So I stand to be corrected. But then I think that is the point we are coming to. That is what we are coming to discuss now. Okay. Chelsea have had not a very good season last season.
Yeah.
What we've spoken about, some of the things that we felt weren't really working. But let's look into the games that we played as fans. Which are some of the games that you weren't really, or let's say our worst games last season? Why you say
those worst games, they are plenty. Some we nearly cried.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Cody, let me start with you. Take us through that game and why you think it was.
Some we nearly cried.
You too, you nearly cried.
It was very painful.
The Arsenal match like this, I wasn't really expecting anything.
Arsenal fight.
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting anything. So yeah, even though it was painful, but then
the number of goals.
Yeah, but the heart was already prepared for it, honestly. But then 3 matches. All our matches are against Wolves.
Yeah.
We lost.
We lost the 2 of them, and the draw against and the draw against Sheffield. These 3 matches. The matches against Wolves, one was 2-1, one was 4-1. See, the 2-1, we didn't play anything. What pains me is, another thing that really pains me is those 2 matches, I was actually busy. I think I had an exams the following day or something. So I couldn't go to where I watch my matches.
Okay.
The data that I was supposed to use to watch my YouTube videos to get on track and write my exams, I sacrificed it to stream the matches.
To stream for Chelsea.
To stream the matches. First half, we played the ball. We had possession almost like 70%, but then it was shit. Sorry to say.
Yeah, of course.
it's as if our players didn't know how to pass, our defenders didn't know how to defend. The 4 goals, Kuna or whatever from Wolves, made him look like Prime Messi. Just dribbling past
People
our
left, right,
defenders,
center.
left, right,
Oh my
anyhow.
goodness.
And the draw against Sheffield. That match, Madueke brilliance. You just stand there last minute. There's a header. Now, as for the last goal, I'm going to blame Petrovic more. To me, that was the only like serious mistake he did throughout the season.
Oh, 2-2, right?
Yeah, 2-2. So I'm not really going to bash him like that. Yeah, because that ball, he should have come out. I don't know what he was still standing in the pool for. If he came out, he would have just caught the ball. Yeah, so those matches.
Those games they really bash you.
Yeah, those matches.
Yeah, for me, last season.
Are you about to cry out?
Like, last season, to get to a time, you can't even come out.
Oh.
Games.
You can't wear your
Last season, I didn't buy Chelsea jersey. Because if I buy, I can't wear
You can't wear it. Oh.
There were
But this
games.
next season there, Charlie, we go left, right, center.
This guy,
They
Maresca
go
is
see
there.
us.
Yeah.
Maresca
You go
is
see
there,
us.
We they come.
So last season,
Yeah.
there were games we were supposed to win hands down. We went draw or lose. There were games you don't even think your opponent can play you. By the end, let's Arsenal for example. Arsenal 5-4-1. These people, Liverpool 4-1. Last season they gave us some 4-1. That was when I didn't even want to see Chilwell like around Chelsea. A player had the ball. Focus on the ball. You were hugging the player. For what? For what? And if you go and check from the Premier League table, Sheffield and Burnley. You know, I think Sheffield was 18th and Burnley was 17th. Those two teams, the second league, we had 2 points instead of 6.
Yeah.
If let's say we had that 6 point, I think Chelsea would have been part of top 4.
Yeah, top 4.
By the end, we drew the game. That was when Pochettino, I said, this man, he's a scam. He's a scammer. He's a scammer. He should go and leave us. So last season, it was very terrible.
Those were the
very
worst
terrible
games.
I remember, because that Sheffield match, if we really won that match, we would have been in the top 4.
Top 4, yes.
Yeah.
And games you should win. Poch. I don't
And
know.
that match, we all knew we were going to win. I didn't even know why I watched that match. But I felt like I wanted it to be like at the end. I was just going, Chelsea, how many goals did Chelsea score?
Yes.
And
And how
I said,
many you go and check on the table.
I was very
right?
free.
So
So
right
I watched
now,
the
where are
match
we?
from start to end. And that guy Hammer, the way he was playing. But that
Sometimes-
match like this, Cole Palmer really forced. He played very well.
always he forced, but at the end, someone would just do something and
Our defense
defense,
sometimes
it was very
so
poor.
porous.
very poor.
Wow. So we've spoken about the worst games.
Yeah.
Which ones were your best games?
Hey, best game.
Did we really have any
last
best
season.
games last season?
Oh, bro, we did, bro.
Which one?
Because we went to Manchester, we conquered Manchester.
Yeah.
That's
We
why.
conquered Manchester.
Yeah.
Manchester
City.
Not City, Manchester itself. We conquered Manchester. Because Manchester United.
Left, right, center.
Manchester United didn't get it easy.
Yeah.
We gave it to them. That was when Kopama collected the man of the match from Garnacho. You with no close ball, they are giving you man of the match. You are happy. Don't know Kopama. Hey, that game, Chelsea against Manchester United, then 4-3.
4-3. Yeah.
That day, when the game was, they were playing. I was the only Chelsea fan in the room. So we scored. I think
And you knew what could happen.
we scored 8 minutes. So I was making noise. The equalized was 3-3. And at the end, my mind was not even there. Like I stopped watching the game because the pressure in the room it was too much.
Above, yeah.
That was when the Jesus Christ of England
Cole
Palmer came in. He made Onana look like this animal. You see the Lion King. There's Sinbad's son. Sinbad. He always, when they sacked him, he went to in the forest. He met one animal. He has 2 horns.
Yeah.
Some Jimmy animal. He made this guy Onana look like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after you see that Manchester game, then we went Manchester City 4-4.
4-4.
Again, Cole Palmer, the greatest Cole Palmer, he did it for us again. Last season we really enjoyed Cole Palmer because we went to Manchester. We did you see, City fans, like they took the league, but we Chelsea fans, they can't tell us shit. Because if you talk, I'll ask you, did you score me? You couldn't score me.
Let me come to you. What's
to me, I actually feel like it's the same because coming into the season,
those two games.
Yeah, coming into the season before those matches we were really shaky.
Very shaky.
But then meeting Manchester United, that 4-3 and then the 4-4. See, even with the 4-4, let's be honest, we would have won that match.
We would have won.
Haaland's scrappy goal, that penalty wasn't really a penalty. We would have. So me, I was really okay with the 4-4. Yeah, Chelsea, our problem is anytime we are playing a team that wants to play boot to boot with us, wants to play an open game, we will show them that we also know how to play an open game. This is when we meet the low block teams. So if you really watch, all our worst matches are against low block teams, and our best matches are against teams.
I think sometimes too. I think Pochettino, he used to underrate those teams.
The low block teams. The low block teams. Our problem was, we didn't really have someone who can really create the chances. But then that was when we had Cole Palmer doing it. But then sometimes like it was overwhelming him. A lot of players
he can't do it alone.
He can't do it alone, you know. But then this match, the EFL match against Liverpool, even though Liverpool won, trust me, that game we really played. If the players had their shooting boots on, we would have won that match. Yeah, Keller masterclass. He was saving balls left, right, center. Yeah, Petrovic was first. Everyone, like that match, we would have won if Jackson really played well.
Last season, Jackson, he really made us really enjoy this.
So those are your best games.
Yeah. Best games. Chelsea against.
So just the whole of the season, just those two games.
Okay, and the comeback against Aston Villa too.
Aston Villa,
yes. So Chelsea was really that bad last season.
You see, Prince, this games we are talking about, it's not just for Chelsea. In Premier League, it's the best game. Chelsea against Manchester United. It's the best game last season.
Currently, it has even fallen off. The two teams are no good competition like that. It has even fallen off. But then when there is a Manchester United versus Chelsea match, on, who wouldn't watch? Everyone would watch.
Yeah. All right, so now let's get to the players that really were outstanding last season.
As we know him. We know him. England Jesus Christ. I mean, he's the one saving England and they've gone for finals.
Yeah.
So the England Jesus Christ, Cole Palmer. Last season he was superb.
Cole Palmer. So aside Cole Palmer,
I'll go for.
Give me 5.
I'll go for Gallagher.
Okay.
Although me, I always say I'm not a fan of Gallagher, but last season
he did well.
He did very well. Those like running around,
up and down.
Yeah. So Gallagher, Malo Gusto was very good.
Okay.
Then Cancelo. You see, Cancelo, I don't see him to be a flop. The reason why sometimes we don't see him is that the team is poor. So everything he does, you won't see it. So let's say if Cancelo was to be in the, let's say, City or Arsenal team, that's when you could you see what he does on the pitch. So Cancelo last season he was very good.
I think that is actually a good point. When the whole team is bad,
even if someone is performing, you see,
unless the player is just exceptional.
The reason why we always saw it is because he was the one scoring and assisting. And for the midfield, even those interceptions, tacklings, and people don't really consider those. So apart from,
it's just like why this England match they gave the man of the match to the Watkins. How many minutes did Watkins play?
He just came from bench just because he scored a goal.
Everybody has seen him as
that match. Kobe Menu really
played.
That much Menu played.
This guy they vex me, so he make another talk.
That's why they don't really.
What's the name? Southgate they vex me.
He
just be buka and take go and catch this.
That guy, I think. I don't know the God he
I see
serves.
people analyzing and saying that his tactics was what
Nah.
he was just
wasn't
doing.
tactics.
See,
to
Palmer
do this.
saved Southgate. Like that, they will sack him.
And all the time you are putting him on bench. Let me come to you. Your
Okay, so best players, Cole
Palmer.
Palmer as usual. Gallagher at some point off the ball, brilliant off the ball, the best player for me off the ball. Caicedo too. See, when Enzo even got hurt and we were playing Gallagher and Caicedo, we also saw what Caicedo was doing. Getting to the last 10 games, Caicedo was having good matches. Okay, this guy too, Petrovic too at some point. Yeah, to me, bringing him where he was coming from, New England also from US, I wasn't really expecting much from him. I just knew he would be keeping for some of the Carabao and all that. But then Sanchez going out and he's stepping in as the number one. He wasn't that bad.
Yes.
He wasn't that bad because honestly, to him coming into the team, he didn't know he was going to take up that big
like
mountain.
us in be the
but then-
first keeper.
Yeah, but then he
I mean,
wasn't
this
that
is Chelsea
bad.
we are talking about.
Yeah, this is Chelsea we are talking about. He wasn't that bad because the defense being very porous like that. You know, when you're in a team, when you're a goalkeeper and you're in a team with very good defenders, they really help you.
Yeah.
Someone like Edison like this.
You see something. There's.
I don't really know why sometimes people compare Edison and Alisson. You can't compare them because one has very good defenders, very very good defenders. So the number of balls that will come to him, they are less. That's why I don't really like it when they want to give awards to best goalkeepers and he just
use cleans.
and he just use clean
sheets too.
Number of clean sheets.
To me, clean sheet award you have to have the goalkeeper there with his defenders and they all take the award.
Yeah.
Because if the defenders are
Or
not
that
there,
one should be clean sheet award.
yes.
Rather than best goalkeeper.
Because someone like me last 2 seasons, someone like David Raya, I really wanted Chelsea to go for him. See, the number of shots, I actually judge a goalkeeper based on the number of shots that
you've
goes
stopped,
to you and how many you are able to stop.
Save.
Yeah. So like last season like this, the Tottenham goalkeeper like this, even this team, was it no. Yeah, Pickford like this too. Getting especially the last 10
Pickford
10,
last
yeah.
season he had more saves in Premier League.
Yeah, this guy too. I think is it a Sheffield goalkeeper also? Is it the Sheffield goalkeeper? Yeah,
They also did
yeah,
well.
even though they've been relegated, the guy faced quite a
Lot of
number of
shots,
shots,
yeah.
but he was able to save a lot. So I actually feel like Petrovic like this. The defenders
well.
didn't help him, but then he really did well. We also have Kowa also did well when he was in before
Yeah,
he left.
before
He
he
was
left.
also okay. Gusto also did well. Yeah, so yeah.
So let's
And Madueke was a bit on and off, but then he saved us. He saved us in some matches.
Some
yeah,
matches he
yeah.
saved us. So Madueke, I don't really. I'm not a fan of him. I don't know why. Although
He's a bit selfish too, but then
very selfish.
Yeah, but
like he
then-
doesn't want.
okay.
To,
let's look at your worst players last season.
West players.
West.
West players number
West.
1 Sterling.
Sterling.
Number 1 Sterling. Why? You can ask me why. Coming into a team where they are full of children, you are the most experienced person. You are the
player.
most experienced person. See, you've played on every stage before. Every stage. We started the season. I tweeted something. I was like, before Cole Palmer will come, I tweeted something. I was like, Chelsea fans should watch out. Sterling will be our top goal scorer. Yeah. Before Cole Palmer will come. Yeah, right. People were dragging me on Twitter a bit too, but then they should understand I tweeted that thing
Before Cole Palmer came.
Last 2 seasons too, I tweeted the same thing and it ended up being
Sterling was.
Sterling. We started the season. Sterling started well. After like first 5 games, getting to the 10th game there, he started fooling. His form dipped very fast, very fast. You being the most experienced player in the team,
squad,
you should be able to guide all the attackers. But then look at what you were doing. After some time, it was as if you don't know how to play ball. Very selfish. Do you remember that match? I've forgotten. He was supposed to just lay the pass to Cole Palmer. Then it would just be Cole Palmer in the pool. But then what? Selfish. He tried to play it himself. So yes, Sterling. And number 2, Chilwell.
But before you continue, do you see Sterling like really? Because for me, I think he's a very good player. Do you think
Sterling is
he's
a
going
good
to? He's
player.
like with the coming of what's the name, Maresca. He's going to like appreciate in form.
To me, if he leaves,
It's okay.
yeah.
It's
If he
better.
leaves, it's
But
okay.
Sterling is telling us. He's telling us
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the
Okay,
thing.
all right.
But
Then you can
yeah.
continue.
But then, so number 2, Chilwell.
Chilwell, yeah.
Chilwell's from really Chilwell from the beginning. I wanted to understand him because first of all, I actually felt like it wasn't really his fault. It was Pochettino's fault too. Going into preseason, using him this way, you come into the season, letting him play. We didn't even know if he was a left winger or he was a left back. We don't even know. Letting him hug the line so deep. But then here is the cases during that period. His crosses were not working for him. So, but then the form really dipped very fast. Then injuries to set inside. So Chilwell too. I was really disappointed.
Okay.
Really disappointed.
For me, this guy, we've forgotten of. What's his name? Cucurella. He was last season at the
terrible.
very good.
Yeah.
The
last end of the season, he really improved.
Okay, so he's one of your best.
He was playing two positions at the same time. He was at the left back side. If we are going for an attack, he'll come to the midfield.
Yeah, okay.
But do you know one thing about Cucurella? Do you know he started as a midfielder?
He was
really?
Yeah, he started as a midfielder. He wasn't a defender.
He's
so
really
it's like
good.
Pochettino was playing where he I don't know, we have that thing, they say first love. Don't forget your first love.
Yeah.
So it's like he was really enjoying what he was doing. And he was not doing it just professionally, but he was also enjoying it, playing the inverted sort of something. He was really enjoying it, So going into attack, coming into the midfield to help, playing the inverted, helping Gallagher and Caicedo. So it was even helping Gallagher and Caicedo move in a bit, doing more of the tacklings, so that even if there's a counter, he's there to help stop the press. So I felt like that was what also helped him. But then in the beginning of the season, we all saw how bad he was. We even wanted to sell him. We just thank God. We should always thank God teams don't have money, because if Man United had the money, they would have come for him.
But I learned this guy, Man United, they are scouting Chilwell, so we should just pray it will work for them. So they just take him in.
So let me hear your worst players.
Worst player, I'll go for Mikhailo Modric.
Modric.
Last season, he was very terrible. Modric, very, very terrible. Although he helped us this Carabao against Newcastle, he came from bench to score. He helped us, but he was very terrible. I don't know, that guy, we see the potential in him, but on the field, he does not exhibit it.
It's like we still want to give him much more time. But then to me, I would say I would want to give him another chance.
Let's just give him another chance.
Because even though on the ball he was bad, off the ball, me, I'm someone, I don't know, I don't really like doing this thing like I'm a Ronaldo fan, I'm a Messi fan. No, me, I don't do that. What I do is I look out for every player, what they are good in and what they will bring to the table in the team. So to me, if I've never had this Messi Ronaldo
conversation.
I always say, fine, when it comes to this component, this is better than this. When it comes to this component, this is better than this. So I always want to look out for a player. See, once you're a professional player, it doesn't mean you're totally bad. You have something you're good at.
But we have professional players.
Yeah, we have professional players who are very totally bad. That one, so to me, if you're a professional player and you're totally bad, you're not good at anything, then Charlie, you're not a player. Mudryk like this, sometimes on the ball he was bad, but sometimes off the ball he was helping. Sometimes, you see what I actually spoke about some episodes back. I spoke about Jackson. Sometimes when there is pressure on the defense, he's able to take the ball, run, hold the ball to ease pressure. Mudryk was also, he did that quite a number of times in some matches. So with that, that's the reason why I would want to give him another chance this season. But then if after this season it doesn't go on well, then
So let me come back to the players who really disappointed me. I've every episode you see me mention Chilwell's name. That guy, he has to go.
So leave him like that.
He should go. We beg him. We beg Chilwell. They beg. Go to Manchester United. They need you more. Go there, please. Go
Luke
there.
Shaw is back.
He should just go. They'll know how to handle him. And after Sterling,
Sterling was
very bad. Sterling, he's not consistent. Against City, first league, Sterling played very well. But after that match, he dropped form. I don't know what was wrong with him. Sterling last season, he didn't impress us. And let's go back to Sanchez. Sanchez, we had high expectations for him. But
he didn't.
Sanchez disappointed us. And God being so good, the injury took him. So he went and Petrovic came in. So
Does it?
Yeah.
So now let's look at which players don't you want to see next season, or you just want them to
Chill.
I didn't ask you.
Sterling for
Sterling
me.
should go.
Yeah, Sterling should go.
Okay.
Who then?
And
you see, Sterling. The reason why I don't want him to go, we know the caliber of player he is.
Okay. Let him finish. Let him finish this.
Okay, but then
Sterling.
I also feel like some of the defenders, the centre backs, they're a lot right now. So even with that, it will confuse the coach who to start. Who to bench. But they are still like this.
But that's why I'm laughing.
Last 2 seasons, he was very good for me, very calm and everything. But then last season,
but
I feel like he being calm was rather affecting us. I don't know, but they actually, I heard Chalobah like this wants to go. Chalobah, if he stays, fine. If he goes, fine. I don't really have a problem. But I actually feel like, honestly, some should go so that we know. Because Kerins, like I mentioned about 6 centre backs, we have about 6, and only 2 are going to play. Only 2 are going to play. And if it's like that, we have a new coach. Here's the case, you would want to try in the players. So that means if we give him all that 6, he's still going to do try and errors during the season.
Yeah.
And we don't have time for try and errors. So this season, Charlie, top 4.
Top 4.
If you are not winning the league, top 4.
Top 4.
Yeah, so we don't have time for try and errors. So I actually feel like some of the centre backs should go. Then I can't really pinpoint some out.
Me, I can. This guy, Bade actually has to go.
Okay.
See, Bade actually, he has a style of playing. He'll do the hands like this. Then he'll be running. You just go and dispose the ball to the opponent. That's
Last season, he really does.
I insulted this guy, but actually, simple boss. 10 give pass, but actually he'll force go and give it to the opponent. They'll use counter, go and pass.
Yeah.
Last season he was
Last
very
season
bad.
was very bad.
Very, very bad. You see, the players I want them to go. Chilwell has to go. He number 1. He has to go. I saw this one of these training videos, and this guy, the coach, was like, Chile. So I wonder what the mistake he did there. It's there. You can go and check it.
But why do you think it's a mistake?
It's a
Don't
mistake.
you think it's something he did very well?
No,
Maybe he's praising him.
He's
No,
praising
it's a mistake. Chile. So Chilwell has to go. But they actually has to go.
Okay.
Sterling, the reason why I don't want Sterling to go is Sterling, we know the caliber of player he is. Sterling is very good. We shouldn't underrate him. Although he had a bad season last season, doesn't mean like we should just let him go. Let's give him another time, another chance for him to prove himself. If let's say this season does not work, Saudi, you can come for him. So
That's yours.
yeah.
All right. So, guys, I think that is all we have for today. Thank you very much, as usual, for always coming through. I'm sure we'll be having a lot more conversations in the coming days as well. And, guys, thank you very much for always joining us every time we post. It's because of you guys we keep doing what we are doing. And also, don't forget about our goal of reaching 10K subscribers before the end of the month and 50K before the end of the year. I know we can do it. Chelsea fans, we are large. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe and also like the video. Call other Chelsea fans to come. This is the original Chelsea Tribe platform. Yeah, every Chelsea fan should be here. Every Chelsea fan should be here. Right? So, guys, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. And until the next episode, peace. We out.